Judy Austin's ex-husband, Mr. Obasi, is back once again. This time around, he said he's not going to hold back on anything. It is going to be fire for fire. In fact, what he dropped is unbelievable. This is what we have been waiting for. Please like, share, tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
Okay. Today, we are going to talk about resident permit. Resident permit is not easy. It's not easy at all for somebody to obtain resident permit. In Nigeria, it's not easy. But who is advising this woman? That is my question. So for you to obtain resident permit, that is what gives you audacity to born 3 children within 4 years. 3 children. Almost 1 year, 1 pikin. 1 year, 1 pikin. They have advised you. If you get there, just born for the first one, second one, third one. Nobody will fit pursue you again. You want to buy yourself, and you are burning without rest, because the time you could have take your time to check on yourself, you will be using it again, doing another job, praising the man, because it's a very big job. You come in the morning, isi mili jakata konfo, isi mili jakata konfo, isi mili, I will dance, my leg will break, isi mili jakata konfo. Why? Is this how marriage works? You want to obtain resident permit by fire by force. Oh God, no be small thing. Oh God, púpọ̀. Kì í ṣe nǹkan kékeré o. Now you have graduated above. Congratulations. Any birth you give to you, any child you give birth to now, people will be calling you, hey, you don't born again. It's no longer congratulations. This one is born again. You don't born again, which is born again evil, just because of resident permit. Well, tìrẹ ló máa dà nígbẹ̀yìn o, tìrẹ ló máa dà nígbẹ̀yìn o, tìrẹ ló máa dà nígbẹ̀yìn o. It's well, no problem. Hey, people should be very, very careful. Be very, very careful in anything you are doing. Thank God we are in traditional court now. And that reminds me, there is something I just observed from people. It's like people doesn't know that I have gotten married long ago. I'm married with the children. Oh. I want to notify everybody. I'm not a single man. I'm married. I marry a very beautiful woman, God-fearing, also a friend to me, and God bless us with awesome children. Awesome children. So I have children. But it doesn't say matter. Even if I have 13 children and one is missing, it's still my children. I will search for the ones that is missing. So everybody should bear it in mind. So I'm not dragging for anybody to come back to me. No, I'm just dragging about my children. That is the fruit of my labor, and also my first seed in life. So I must fight sort and nail to get them back. So some people are saying one thing or the other, that if you are a good father, that your children are supposed to look for you. I'm a good father to the core. know this one and know peace. My children have been manipulated with the charms and other things. So if these people can manipulate a grown-up man to be behaving like a mumu, behaving like a 2-year-old boy, how much more my teenage children? Their own is very small thing for them. They can manipulate your governor candidate, former governor candidate. They manipulate him to call. He has now been behaving like a mumu. Then you are talking about my teenage children. And then they're supposed to look for you. They will be willing to look for their father, but they are in manipulating. So that is the issue. Some people may not know this, but I want you to know it today. Thank you very much.
Welcome back. That is funny, like really funny. I never knew that ex-husband of Judy Austin understands, or maybe he has a kind of the thing is, the guy knows how to speak Yoruba language. At least he can sing in that language without, I mean, his accent is perfect. Perfect. Well, the man will not relent, which is a good thing. A lot of people have lambasted him. Oh, why did you leave your children? That's because majority do not know the pain of it. They do not know what some men have to put up with. It has always been a woman's tears and nothing more. And you see thousands of people that will fall for that cheap emotional blackmail. Judy Austin has kept quiet ever since her ex-husband, or let us say deserted husband. Ever since she deserted her husband, she has been quiet about everything. The only time she spoke about this is when it was during when people had attacked her a little bit, when they kind of dug deep into her flesh about her marriage to Yul Edochie, and she said, "Oh, you guys are lambasting me. If I ever had anything to do with my present Odogu when I was with my ex-husband," trying to make it clear to whoever it is out there that she's not an adulterer, and that she had ended whatever it is with Mr. Obasi before coming into the life of Yul Edochie. Well, it is what it is. The man will continue to press and push so that he can have access to his children. Now, people have asked, these kids are old enough, grown up enough to request for the presence of their father, like, hey, grandma, mom, grandpa, let us find out. Let us find out. Let us find out what it is that needs to be done about this matter. But trying to get back to daddy, reconnecting to daddy, seems to be abortive because they have been brainwashed, according to him. Well, it's going to be a difficult one, even if the court steps in. These kids, the time that he would have fought the time he should have done the needful, even though he said he had tried his best, but they used police to muscle on him. Oh my. Anyway, these kids are old enough. They are old enough, and they can no longer seek for their presence. It is now left for those kids to look inwards and then realize that mommy, even though their grandparents raised them up, whatever it is that they must have told them, it's time for them to put their heads together. I think they are two, and do the needful. Request for the presence of daddy and ask daddy What exactly is it that happened that brought about this? Very important. Very important. Anyway, uh he will continue to put his presence out there, continue to talk, and he would not be silent. At least he has also made some money. Endorsement came in. I guess people had advised him and said, "Hey, man, it's time for you to make your own money too. Go out there, make your presence known, let the public feel you." And he was able to get some bit of here and there. And I think he's beginning to understand the power, the strength of social media. Back in those days, if social media is what it is now, maybe there's a possibility that he would have taken advantage of it. But it's not too late. It's not too late. They say when there is life, then talk of hope, there is hope. So it's not too late for him to take advantage of social media and put an end to all of these shenanigans. Back in those days, women had their way of putting men into problems and trouble. They will always, this pity party thing. Always sell that narrative of I am weak, I have no strength, I'm being deprived, here and there. But now with social media, your camera recording whatever it is that needs to be recorded, it will help you. It will help you, at least help to get back that sanity that you so much want. That sanity, you record whatever it is and then show to the court or whoever, look, this is what actually transpired. This woman cannot just come out there and start crying and saying that you molested her, you did this to her, you didn't care for this and that. Now that Julie Edochie is no longer in the life of Judy Austin, will Judy Austin return back to Mr. Obasi? That's the question that begs for an answer. Julie Edochie did 1, did 2, did 3, crippling the chances of Judy Austin. Judy Austin, if it was just a child, Judy Austin might possibly find someone else, a simp somewhere, that will fall into our laps, and then all of that. Just one child. She could have just gone somewhere else and maybe relocate to some other country or whatever, and then start life once again. She could have done that, but with 3 children, how is she going to do it? Is she going to drop them off to her mom? Is that what she's going to do? Drop them off? It's not possible. Julie Edochie is a calculated man. He made sure that 3 is the number. After doing the 3, the next is disappear. What a pity. What a pity. Judy Austin, unfortunately, the best that I think you should do now is to give your ex-husband access to those children. Maybe somehow you'll be able to have a little bit of, maybe certain few good things will come your way. But as it is, you are in for trouble.